Caution, this is going to be a dark session for the collective, so brace yourselves or choose to skip on from this message. This is about a masculine energy. Someone who gives off the energy of being pompous, arrogant, and may use brute force. Or used to. This person may use gentle coercing or direct intimidation to ensure their agenda is always met. This behavior has been a part of their persona for the whole of their lives, or at least since they were about 7 years old. There is some sort of change happening now and is causing for this meeting to take place. This brute force energy person is of older age. I see they are unable to hold something. Seems like it's falling out of their hands. Okay, like they are fumbling something. Definitely losing something. It's control of something or someone, maybe. This person is not in their 60s. Then they were born in the 60s. Okay? This person is gray-haired, short on the sides, long in the top. This could also be long braids and short hairs around the border of the head. This brute force guy owns a vehicle, savings account, or business in partnership with an effeminate. In this case, the partner energy may actually be a man though. Anyway, the brute guy has an older spouse, but a younger admirer. They may actually have lots of admirers. They attract people who want to feel protected, safe, or are looking for the bad boy type. Okay? They seem to have access to powerful people or be powerful themselves. However, they manipulate or they use scare tactics to control or bend these people to their will. I smell bribery too. Like, I have information on you and I will release it. I believe that is called extortion. N. Tethic of EnergyPathfinder.com. She helps you see it before you feel it. So when it hits, you know what to do with it. Hit the like button and let us know how this message resonates in the comments. Now, let's get back to it. This person's desire to dominate is diabolical. Believe it or not, they'll be exposed for using old school magic, like the 4 elements and crossroads and whatever think luck anyways. The people who surround them are unaware of this extra layer of manipulation, asterisk this masculinized now approaching this. Feminine energy beckons. She now has some sort of power or the upper hand in a situation with him. And his intention here is to pretend to fall on his sword to gain leverage over this feminine energy. He'll try this over a meal, lunch. It seems like it's light and daytime. I don't think that this is dinner. This looks like a lunch meeting in a restaurant where there are other people. Now his intention here is going to be to kind of tell the truth about something that has happened. But he is also going to use this as an opportunity to manipulate the story to make himself look like a person who was against a rock and a hard place. And the decision that was made was necessary. And also say things like, well, you know, I did the best that I could, or I hope this didn't really hurt you that bad. But this brute energy may have held or sent dark energy towards this lady for a long time. This is years. This could be something that has been going on since the age of 17 or 19, or the energy is trying to express this as 2017 or 2019. 17 is an important number here. Okay, now, this brute energy may also tell stories about the way he was brutally forceful with people in his past, or the way he punished people with embarrassment, or worse. This person could also knowingly be responsible for others' deaths, or for calling hits on people as this conversation is going on across the table. One of these people is sitting in front of what looks to me to be like a bowl of soup, lighter in color, like orange. It could be carrot soup or butternut squash soup or something. There's also bread, and it looks to me like some sort of pumpkin seed is here as well. Okay? This brute person is leading this conversation. They are using the sad eyes. Okay, now, I cannot feel or hear the womanly energy responding out loud. However, I can hear what is happening in her heart. She is very sad. There was some sort of trust here, camaraderie between these two. Even though she knew who he was and what he'd done to others, she's sad that she was a part of some kind of onslaught, of violence, in a way, without knowing it. from this particular person or with this person. I want to say that she accepted him as this person, and she just didn't think that she would be a part of this plot or something. However, this is what's interesting. I was just moved to a room full of women. They are not wearing any clothes. Complete bare bums out. They are working. I see, like baby powder on the table. So I'm just being very clear. Okay, that these women are working without clothing. So this is somebody who might be an unlicensed distributor of the scary stuff and or involved in criminal activity. It doesn't have to be. You know? Okay, so let me keep going. This person may have in the past also embarrassed other masculine energies, called for them to disrobe, to embarrass them, or to prove a point. There is a big deal going on here about someone being a thief. Now, so maybe someone stole something in the past. This man made that person disrobe. Well, I believe that this conversation he's having with this feminine energy is also about that now. Now that I can see a bit better, I don't think this naked thief vision is important, except for the fact that she's relating it to this brute guy's hypocrisy. Okay, my by in the past, he said, was punishing people by making them disrobe because they were found to have stolen something or another. However, this punisher person is maybe now admitting that he, too, stole something, was a thief. A feminine energy can also be a man, so keep that in mind. This feminine energy is thinking to themselves, I should make him strip his clothes right now. Another thing I just noticed, wherever they are meeting, wherever this conversation over food takes place, there are other men in this room who one of these people is unaware of is with the other person. It's either the masculine or the feminine. Have other people in this room, in this restaurant, as some sort of backup, or I feel like it's their security. These people are wearing pew-pews. Okay? No, these people are here with this other person to make sure she is not harmed in this environment. But this comes off as knowing something or having something that makes her a bit more confident than expected. She is bringing up a story about someone passed away. I hear that very clearly, so I'm sticking with it. Okay? She could know of something where this man beat up someone until they passed away, or every time this man saw someone, beat them up until the day they eventually passed away or something like that. Now, the reason that he beat this person up is because they stole something sentimental from him. So now he's admitting to being this same kind of person. This lady's telling him, I am going to ensure you go to jail, and I am going to stand in the balance for all these people you've abused over the years. And I am going to ensure that you have the same fate of the people who you've harmed in the past now. Here's the interesting part. This is when I knew, oh, it's time to record. Energy said, this is the prophecy, you guys. This man is going to go to jail. However, he is a part of a group of very violent men, or powerful men. These men are going to send men after him once he gets to jail. Now, these are like his friends. But these friends are going to send men after him once he gets to jail, until he passes. Oh wait, this man may be 67 years old, or he was born in 1967. They are going to be violent to this man until he passes away. Now, when I look into the energy of like, why are his friends doing this? I literally can't pick it up, except that though these men may have been involved in whatever this is, he's admitting toned going to jail. Fall comes off as being like out of alignment with some sort of code of ethics that all of these men are supposed to abide by. Asterisk. So this could be some sort of violation that is happening on a member of a group at the call of the group, at the demand of the group. However, this action is also being taken because this feminine energy, who's sitting at the table in this transmission, having this revelation laid out before her by this masculine energy, is also someone who is of notoriety, of high presence. But I feel like they also are kind of like the right hand of God. I know that sounds crazy, but I seriously feel like love when I'm in this person's energy. It's that godly love. Y'all know that fill you up feeling. This person feels like they sit on a throne in the spiritual realm. I gotta keep it 100. This person is not a whole human. This feminine energy who's sitting here, I legit can tell that this person, either in this realm or another, has some, like, alien features that definitely include a very small, nubby tail, and they have very sharp eyes, very sharp cat eyes. Maybe in this life, they aren't as sharp, but this person has very sharp cat eyes, very beautiful in this realm, and in the realm for which they are a cosmic energy. How this brute energy and cosmic beauty came to be a pair is a cognition transmission I hope we are blessed to receive at another time. I love you. Thank you, Spirit. More, please.